Dakota and Felicity might just be TikTok's most talked about and controversial couple. After a seemingly wholesome start, it unfortunately devolved into one of the most degenerate and strange experiences I've ever seen on TikTok. What started as a really cute and nice way of helping a homeless man has now turned into two people pretending to be homeless for money, as well as throwing oranges at old people from their balcony, being seen by tens of millions of people every day and being hated unanimously by almost all of them. And we're gonna get into all of that in this video because that is just scratching the surface, let me tell you. But before that, have a look at what YouTube finally sent me. The 100K plaque. It's been like a year and a little bit since reaching 100K, and only now do I finally get the plaque. Longtime viewers will know that I've been waiting for this for a while. And now look, this is me shining a light into my eyes with the plaque. Look at that. Dangerous, this actually. You shouldn't do this. Don't do this with your 100K plaque. Oh wait, you don't have one. Haha, I'm better than you. Sorry. No, in all seriousness, thank you to the 100,000 people who were a part of this initial milestone. Like, you are part of why my dream has come true. So, really nice. Thank you so much. For everyone else, though, if you want to be part of the next milestone, subscribe to the channel. We're aiming for 300,000 by the end of the year. We're so close. Please subscribe. Anyway, let's start talking about Dakota and Felicity, and the story begins with just Dakota, who was discovered by a TikToker known as Korkle. Now, Korkle used to be like a motorcycle-based TikToker, but nowadays he sort of goes around finding less fortunate people and making TikToks where he gives them something, whether it be like a free meal or an activity or, you know, a home in some cases. Specifically in this case, we spoiler, but whatever, right? You get the idea. Let's have a watch of the first video that featured Dakota.
I've seen him on TikTok before, and usually every time I see him, the video has millions of views. This is the first time I've ever met him, and it was while I was dressed up as an old man in this crazy realistic mask. So I'm gonna play along as an old man for a second, and then I'm gonna tell him it's fake.
I've seen you on TikTok. What's your name? Dakota?
So that's the first video. I feel like he's done a pretty good job explaining who Dakota is there, actually, so thank you for that, Korkle. So it's a bit different in this case because it's not as though he just sort of found him on the street. Dakota was a pre-established TikToker, I guess, in some way, shape, or form. He had a TikTok page and he was somewhat popular, probably because of his unique look. You know, he has dwarfism, which is somewhat important to the story. It does come up later. But yeah, since that video, I'm telling you, Dakota and Felicity later on have been milked like the fattest cows you have ever seen, and cows are already humongous. You would need about 1 billion of them to facilitate the amount of milk being milked from these two by Korkle. And this is just the beginning, right? Here's part 2, baby.
So I came outside and I tried my best not to laugh. So that's how you're gonna be? I gave him a Snickers and I gave him some cash. And off we went. Before he went to Taco Bell, he wanted to drop his bike off, which I do not.
So that's it, really. It's again, it's very standard sort of TikTok content, including someone like Dakota. The guy's clearly seen someone get millions of views on TikTok, has a whole shtick where he helps people and thought this is like perfect for my account. At the end of the day, he is helping someone, so it's not like, you know, it's not like he's an evil person for doing any of it, but like the amount of videos he ends up making on these people. And it gets to a certain point, and it's that point comes very quickly where it's like, okay, all right, dude, I think we're done now. Like, this is too much now. You should probably back off a little bit because it's getting really, really weird. But we haven't reached that point yet. They just went to Taco Bell. Actually, no, they have reached that point. Imagine taking someone to Taco Bell as like a good, that was a bad deal. I think you'd be better off shooting up heroin than eating a taco from Taco Bell. It's fucking disgusting. I'm not even lying, by the way. That shit is awful. I have unironically hosted parties at my gaff where someone has brought Taco Bell just into the house without asking, and I've kicked them out. I've kicked them out for bringing Taco Bell. If they brought like KFC or something, I would have been fine with that. I'd been like, you know what, mate, fair enough, you were hungry. Taco Bell, I'd be like, no, fuck off. You didn't ask me. You can't just bring Taco Bell into my house without asking. Fuck off. I'm not even joking you, by the way. That is a real thing that happened. He was also a massive creepy knob, so that didn't really help his case either. That's probably why he was getting Taco Bell, to be fair, because those two things are synonymous.
All right, y'all, so we got Dakota here. We just set him up a TikTok account. Tell him what it's called. Follow. Y'all follow him, all right? Lil Dakota.
That account got banned, as well as, like, the 10 other accounts that they made after this. So not much to talk about on that one. So obviously, I've scrolled back to, like, the beginning of this whole thing so we can really see the genesis of it all. But, like, you can see in its full glory the amount of exploitation going on here. It is mutually beneficial, I guess. Like, they are helping each other out. Dakota is being given a better life, and Korkle is being given more money and views. So, yeah, you got stuff like this. Would you rather get $50,000 or dinner with Dakota? Just look like a nice dinner, to be fair. A lot better than fucking Taco Bell. 50K, I don't care about a random. I mean, like, it's not an unreasonable response. So now you'll begin to notice a little bit of a trend, which I clocked when I was sort of scrolling through the TikTok from like a year back, is that everything that involves Dakota before Felicity arrives was like scripted. Well, I feel as though it was scripted because the same thing would happen every time. So unless these people are just genuinely insane and demented, I feel as though it was scripted. Like this, for example, where Corkle takes Dakota to the mall to get like shoes and a phone.
So today I took Dakota to the mall and he almost fell off my bike. You good, Dakota? I got him something to eat, then off to AT&T. Cause we about to see if Dakota can get back on his feet. So I got him a brand new phone. Then I had to make a wish. Make a wish, Dakota. So he walked up to the fountain.
The way that he talks about him like he's a wee Doug as well. Like, oh, today I took Dakota out for a walk and we gave him some food and I bought him some treats. A little bit dehumanizing. It'd be like, Dakota is a good little dude for real. That's the caption here, by the way. And it would be one thing if it was like one video. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I took this guy out for dinner or whatever. But it is like constant. It is genuinely as though he is like a pet channel talking about his Doug every week. But the cycle I'm talking about is that like Dakota will get something and then in the next video that thing will break because he broke it. And then the video after that is him getting another one. So in the most heart-wrenching death in cinema history, Dakota ends up breaking this brand new phone.
So remember how I got Dakota a new phone? Well, he texted me from another number saying he has bad news. So I came over to see what's up. His phone was completely destroyed and would not come on. He was pretty upset, so I put his ass on the bike so he could go get a new one.
As you guys can see from the 11.7 million views on this video, it's not hard to see why this cycle kept repeating. It clearly worked. They have every reason to fake this shit. And like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I cannot believe you would fake these funny wee videos with a little man and buying him things or whatever. Like, at the end of the day, it's not really that big a deal. But it is just odd, like, using this. I wonder if Dakota is aware of how he's being used by this guy. Dakota is so much better than Susie. All she does is beg for money. Dakota better than Susie the Ungrateful. Like Alexander the Great, you got Susie the Ungrateful. Prince, you have to get out the fucking way. He's crying because I'm taken away from the screen and the mouse is on the screen. He's chasing the mouse, but he's gonna fucking put my monitor over. So this cycle happens with Dakota's phone, and it also happens with some other things, which of course I will show you. Here we go. Dakota goes to an eye exam. Like, it really is just like Peppa Pig title. It's like, oh, hello, I'm Peppa Pig, and today I'm going to the dentist. And the title is like, Peppa Pig goes to the dentist. And the next episode's like, oh, Peppa Pig goes to the park. And then the one after that is like, oh, Peppa Pig goes to the Anne Frank Museum in Holland. It's quite boring there, actually. I've tried going before. It's not like she's there or anything, so not much to do, really.
I hate this shit. Yeah. I have to do this shit. We don't.
Okay? They need to be readjusted, just bring them back in, okay? Alright. You're all set?
Glass clean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, that's him with his glasses. And then, oh no, what happens after? I'm sure you could never guess.
So remember how I got Dakota a brand new pair of glasses?
Oh, I remember. I was there. It was just a fucking day ago when you uploaded this.
Later, he texted me this. Here's the damage. Explain what happened.
My dog.
Your dog ate it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Dog ate the glasses. Who knows if this is real? This happens so much in this fucking channel. It seems like he doesn't respect or see any value in the things you give him. Or maybe it's fake. Maybe. Oh yeah, the dog. He also bought Dakota a dog. So, I guess I should have mentioned that. I hope they don't continue the cycle with the dog where, like, he breaks or kills the dog so they have to buy a new one. You know, they did phone, they did glasses. It's a logical next step, really. But then don't worry, in a very tear-jerking reunion scene, he gets new glasses. Oh my god. Like, mate, every video starts with, so remember how, and then it's like, look at this one.
So remember how I got Dakota a brand new pair of glasses and then he broke them like 2 days later? I mean, he does.
Yeah, we were there, man. We were there. Look, I think you just get the idea. Look, well, let's just listen to a song that they made together and then we'll move on to Felicity.
I'm earning this shit, I'm rolling the dice, dropping these hoes, sacrifice.
Elf on the shelf, not elf in a Lambo. Coming in hot, just like I'm Rambo.
So there he is, Dakota, doing his best gummy bear impression. So this is where Felicity enters the scene. Now, Felicity, at the time that these videos were coming out, was Dakota's soon-to-be girlfriend. And by soon-to-be, I mean, like, they meet, and then the day they meet, they become boyfriend-girlfriend, because I guess it's better for Corkle's channel. I guess he's, like, shepherding it all.
So when Dakota was homeless, I got him a hotel for a week, and he found a girlfriend. This is him explaining how they met.
So she came outside and shit.
Yeah.
She came outside and shit! That is not a good introduction to meeting a lassie, in my opinion. Like, if I was on a first date, if I was on Hinge or something, and I went to meet her, and she shat immediately, outside, no less, I don't think, unless he's talking about the dog next to him, it's not that cute, really. And I'm hoping that dog is not his girlfriend, you know? Just want to throw that one out there. So, they go and buy her flowers, and here's the scene of that. Hang on. Participating in this activity could result in you or others getting hurt. Yeah, guys, do not buy flowers for your girlfriend this Christmas. It's a horrible idea. Unless you're a trained professional, like I am, it's don't even dare. That is a great excuse to not buy your girl flowers, actually, if you end up forgetting, just by chance. Which I'm sure you wouldn't, because you're a really good partner, and I really respect that about you. Dankyjabo viewers make great boyfriends slash girlfriends slash non-binary partners.
She wouldn't answer her phone. So he just went to go knock on her door. I waited around for a few minutes, and then I saw some floating flowers. Oh wait, that's just Dakota.
Unless she's deadly allergic to roses and like starts just fucking having a seizure at the midst of these flowers, I have no idea why that warning is there, by the way.
No, she's with her dad.
Told me to meet her. I used to live downstairs.
Oh, you did?
I'm a boyfriend.
You're her boyfriend?
Know when she'll be here?
No, I don't.
These
I
are
will.
for her.
Those are for her. I will give them to her. I promise. What was your name?
Dakota.
Dakota?
So his girlfriend wasn't there, so he gave her mom the flowers and came back to the
I mean, the suspense is killing me. We need to see what happens next, don't we? It's first date time, baby!
So Dakota was sad.
She looks about 13. She looks so young. Dakota is a grown man with dwarfism. Like, Dakota's not a kid, just to be clear. I think he's 20 years old. Let me just fact check very quickly.
I got a lot of questions for you, okay? Is that alright? Okay. So number one, how old are you?
20.
20 years old, right?
Okay, so 21, because that was a year ago. So I guess maybe, yeah, she's probably around the same age, but she looks really fucking young. What is this grammar? She's no good for Dakota at all. Full stop. All full stop she's doing is bringing him down. Who are these people taking this, like, so seriously? Dakota is basically Diddy. I'm not sure about that one, mate. Maybe Diddy Kong. Do you really think if she was, like, actually underage, Corkle, the fucking TikToker who has like millions of followers, would facilitate this relationship? I was concerned at the start because she does look young, but then immediately, if you think about it for a second, it's like, no, it's probably fine age-wise. That's not the problem here. In fact, there isn't really a problem so far. That comes later. And it probably comes as a result of the exploitation that Corkle is pursuing with these two. Because again, as you can see, over 10 million views for Dakota and his girl. So of course, about 100 more videos were made on them. And the results were atrocious.
So remember how Dakota got a girlfriend? Well, today he wanted me to take him to see her again. He was mad because we couldn't find her.
Just trying to get this over, so she has no reason to call me back.
We finally found her, and this is how it went. Yeah?
Oh, damn. How old are you?
Is no one going to talk about how Dakota is 48 and she is 12? Alright, these guys are fucking going insane in the comments.
So today I'm taking Dakota and his girlfriend to go ice skating.
Are we having issues, my love? Come on.
They've never been, so this should be fun.
I mean, look, genuinely, this is such an easy grift for Corkle, the one running, because you can see all these videos are a minute long. They're so structured, they're so regimented, they're so easy to make. You just literally point a camera at two people as though they're dancing monkeys or show animals, and then post it. That's it. And he's making like thousands from it. In a way, I respect it. But in another way, I'm like, man, is this like... I know I make commentary videos, and that's not exactly the most reputable job in the world, but this... I don't know, man. Am I an arsehole for judging him slightly? I'm not mincing my words, by the way. I am really only judging him slightly, because I don't know much about this guy. He could genuinely be a good bloke. There is definitely good to be had in these videos. No harm is necessarily being done yet, really. I do think when bad things start to happen, which they will soon, don't worry, we'll get into that, it would have been better for him to sort of fall back slightly earlier than he ends up doing. But I guess the views were just so easy for him that maybe he stuck to it a little bit longer than he should have. Either way, here's where things start to get a little shaky because the exes start to get involved.
So today I took Dakota and his girlfriend to get some ice cream. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
That's good.
While we were walking to the ice cream shop, I saw this homeless man. He said he was so hungry he could eat a horse. I gave the dude some money and then we went.
You can't do that, man. You can't just put a picture of a random homeless man and play insultingly, like, disgusting sound effects of flies flying around like shit. That's really disrespectful. Did you ask him to pose for the camera for the vlog as well? Oh, we homeless man, can you do like a sad face for me and then do a happy face? Because I've helped you now.
We went to this place called Ellen's Ice Cream and it was so good. After we left, Dakota's girlfriend thought it'd be a good time to show a picture of her ex.
That too. That too.
She did say she doesn't talk to him anymore.
I don't talk to him at all. Never will, never have.
When we got to the car, she kept bragging about
Never will, never have. What, you've never spoken to your ex? What a weird relationship that must have been. Unless he was mute, that doesn't make any sense.
her exes.
I have 17 exes in total.
But then she said this.
I'll definitely stay with Dakota forever because I'm his queen.
After that, we stopped.
What is this is what I mean. Like, I feel like Corkle must have some say in what is going on here. Like, he is shepherding or manufacturing some of the drama here. This is like some reality TV show, except it's shit. So, yeah, just a reality TV show, really. Only difference is that they're 1 minute each. Also, if she has 17 exes, that doesn't reflect bad on the exes. That reflects bad on her. Why do you have 17 fucking exes? Why am I even fucking entertaining this? Like, it's like there's even a possibility of it being real, by the way. I've become dumb. TikTok's made me dumb. Look at the caption to this video, by the way. Proud of them for returning the Dollar General cart, so I treated them to ice cream. Even prouder when he brushed his teeth and she washed her hair. Way to go. Dentist appointment coming up. First of all, he is genuinely, and like unironically, no exaggeration, talking about them as though they are 3 years old. These are grown adults. You don't need to congratulate them when they brush their teeth, wash their hair, or return their cart. That's like congratulating a 40-year-old man for going potty. He's not a fucking dog, mate. And also, dentist appointment coming up. I was being, like, facetious with the whole Peppa Pig goes to the dentist thing, but no, that is genuinely what happens here. They probably will go to the Anne Frank Museum in Amsterdam later on, and most likely be sorely disappointed. So then they broke up one of, like, 50 times that they've broken up in the course of their relationship. And this first breakup was on the 6th month of this year. What? Sorry, hang on. Is this silly of me? Am I just exposing myself as an idiot here? I actually have to count 6 months. It's April, May, June, right? It is June. I need to really make sure because I will get fucking marked if it's not. January, February, March, April, May, June. It's June. It is June. So this was the 13th of June. Right, leave me alone, guys. Fucking don't even... I don't want to hear... I don't want to see one comment calling me dumb. And since then, they have broken up no less than 10 times. And I'm not even exaggerating there. You'll see. Anyway, this video has no audio, but we can read the captions, luckily. So, do you still talk to that ex? Or talking to Felicity here? So, what Corkle's talking about? Well, he doesn't like when you talk about the ex. The only guy he talks to is her dad. And then they get back together here. I mean, mate, the twists and turns in this story is fucking incredible. Truly. Then Felicity ends up getting jealous of, like, a girl flirting with Dakota.
So today I took Dakota and his girlfriend out to eat, and she did not like this lady talking to her man.
He's got a girlfriend, so.
You the girlfriend?
Yeah, I'm the girlfriend.
After we ate, I thought it'd be a good time.
I don't think the waitress or cashier at the Chinese restaurant is pining for your man. You don't need to worry about that, Felicity. And I don't mean that in, like, a mean way. I mean that as though, like, that fucking lady's not flirting with them on the job. I don't know about American Chinese food, but in, like, these British Chinese men, or I don't know about American Chinese food, but these British Chinese gal, they take their work fucking seriously. They would not fucking dream of flirting with a customer.
Didn't get some good pictures.
This is gorgeous.
So I took some pictures and I think they turned out well. After we got some pictures, she said this.
This would be the best proposal spot ever. For him to propose to me and stuff. Oh.
If you guys want 1 million...
And again, man, you like proposal spots, Dakota, Felicity, 10.9 million fucking views. The amount of money that this man must have made from these two baffles me. Like, it really boggles my mind. This guy has become rich off the back of these two. He's probably made more from them than he's like spent on them. In fact, undoubtedly he's made more than he spent on them. Then they broke up again, so we just get this still image here, and this still image has over 100,000 likes. Dakota and Felicity recently broke up after a big argument. They've been split for 3 or 4 days now, but it seems like they're planning on getting back together. They're working out a new deal to see each other a little less and be more honest. I've been giving Dakota my best advice, but at the end of the day, it's his choice. Look at these fucking comments, by the way. Dakota needs to realize she was talking to her ex in front of him, and he even said she eats all the food he buys. She doesn't change her clothes nor clean up her mess, and doesn't help clean up his place that he is letting her stay in. Like, these people taking this relationship so seriously. She pisses me off so bad. Dakota get with Susie now. Dakota is too worthy for Felicity. Like he's fucking 4. Dakota has a problem, okay, no prob, but she is straight chopped. It's just fucking rude, really. This comment section's a fucking trip, man. You just got people taking this relationship way too seriously and arseholes.
So I'm sure if you guys follow me, your algorithm probably showed you this video. It's a post someone made on TikTok of what appears to be Felicity and some other guy going on a—
Oh yeah, this went fucking... So like, people are actually... They're so famous now that people are actually recording them out in public like paparazzi, as though they're like Justin Bieber or something like that. It's like she's just at a restaurant with a bloke who ends up being a family member, by the way, like her brother or something. Why are we filming these poor people? This is what I mean, man. Like, things get fucking ugly here. This is just the start, I'm telling you.
At Texas Roadhouse. Well, the video blew up, and this obviously made Dakota sad. They were already going through a breakup, so this didn't happen.
What is that? What is that? To Felicity, I'm sorry we couldn't be together, but I'm the problem. If I could have helped you and then you might not be together, but I need you, you have more problems and I love you, it wasn't you to halt, I can express my feelings? Oh, it wasn't your fault. I can't express my feelings. This sounds like a verse from a fucking song in Tick Tick Boom.
Then, when she realized the plan and that he was going to Texas Roadhouse first, she asked if she could go too. I asked the dude if I could post an updated video to let everybody know that he was just trying to get something to eat and was drugged into the middle of this, and that Felicity wasn't cheating on Dakota. And as of now, they've gotten over their argument and are together.
What is that? Is a really ominous ending there. Like, you're setting out this is what makes me think that like it's manufactured to an extent. Like, he is an oracle who is just moving the pieces around, using them like they're fucking pawns. Because why would you end the video like, and they're back together, it's all happy, oh, they're gonna die? Why no videos? Is a comment here. I'm sure you'll live. Look at this comment. If it was a family thing, why wasn't anyone else there? Who do you think you are? Fucking Sherlock Holmes. Like, who gives a fuck? You know, you're allowed to hang out with one member of your family. Family things do not need to involve every member of your fucking family, you idiot. Also, another thing that should have been said is Corkle not going to condemn filming people in public, just like with no reason, no warning. He's just unleashed these two people into the world, made them famous, and gone, do what you will with them, record them if you want, touch them if you want, I don't give a fuck. It's just more content for me at the end of the day. Another note. What is this like? Are we in English comprehension class right now? To Felicity, I wish we could still to the point you know what? Did the black pen run out? Why is it just switched to red all of a sudden? Why is the eye half red? You know what I just clocked? I couldn't care less. Yesterday, today. Oh, they're back together again. Who could have thunk it? Then Felicity, for some reason, posted on her Facebook that she was engaged, to which Corkle had to make, like, an actual official response video with his, like, you know, face. Because it was that big a deal. Like, people care this much about these people.
So a lot of you guys been posting about Felicity posting on her Facebook that she's engaged with another man and, like, posting pictures of this random guy. I'm not exactly sure what's up with that, really. Like I said, I've given Dakota my best advice when it comes to being with her. At the end of the day, it's his decision. I mean, I've stated that she has her own problems going on. She can't really help everything that she does, but there's also some things that I think she totally can help. And he knows that. Without her, though, he does get really lonely. That's why he keeps breaking up with her, writing this big note, and then getting back with her, and then doing the same thing over and over. It's not really good to do that. But whenever he's not with her, he's inviting these crackheads over to his apartment, and that's not good at all. And what I'm trying to do right now, I'm trying to get Dakota a caretaker, because I'm not going to be able to do this forever, you know? I like Dakota. He's really became a genuine friend. I like him a lot, and we hang out all the time, play Fortnite all the time. Always calling me. I'm calling him here and there. We've talked for like hours before. I really love seeing the progress he's made. There's just no comparison on Dakota now to where we first met. Yeah, there's some similarities, some things that he slips up and does. I'm trying to just teach him that, I mean, he's came all this way. Keep going. Do not go back. Don't do a U-turn. But yeah, my goal right now, I'm trying to get him a caretaker, someone that can help him long term, a certain place to where they can monitor him. I
feel like the best thing you could do for Dakota is get him off the camera, get him off your TikTok page, and let him live his own life, if that makes sense. Like, it is cute. I'm getting, like, he's good at, you know, he's good at talking, because there was a little bit of me that's like, oh, this is quite nice, actually. Doesn't feel as exploitative as I originally thought, but then I'm like, no, because if you had his best interests at heart, you wouldn't be shoving your camera in his face every day. Like, this cannot be good for him. Once in a while's one thing. It's not. It's every fucking day. There are so many TikToks of them. Then on the 14th of October, they broke up again. Dakota and Felicity are broken up, but it's kind of in a weird spot. What, the North Pole? She's in South Carolina. That's not that weird a spot. With her new boyfriend, and told Dakota some really worrisome things that I can't confirm. Anyway, I'd read the whole thing, but it doesn't fucking matter because, wouldn't you know it, they're back together 2 weeks later.
So today I took Dakota and his girlfriend out for a ride in my slingshot. We stopped to get gas for a minute, and then I took them to Target.
We're getting to current times now, by the way. This is the 26th of October. And look, people are starting to turn against Corkle now. Corkle, I can't defend you anymore. It's really funny seeing these comments turn in real time, you know?
See, Dakota loves spaghetti, and that's like...
Oh, hang on. It says... never posted. So this is like an old video. Why would you post this old video if this horrible news has come around? It's like this harrowing news and they've broken up. It's like, what's the point? Just leave it. It really, does it need to be out there? Is it that important to document their lives when this happened months ago, supposedly? I mean, either which way, they do end up getting back together, so it's not like this makes it any better. Before they get back together, though, here's where things get really bad, because I think I know what news he's referring to in terms of how bad it is. The new boyfriend that Felicity ends up getting with is a 55-year-old sex offender. Let's get into that, shall we? So first was Corkle posting the official Felicity breakup video. I don't know why Corkle's the one posting this, but fuck-a-doodle do, I guess.
I'm no longer with Dakota Michael Harper. I am with a new man. I am no longer...
What's the sorry, this music is insane. You've got like slow piano drama music in the left ear, and then fairy tale from Shrek in the right ear. There's just so many confusing things about this storyline, man. Like, what the fuck is actually happening?
I wanted an update on me. I'm no longer with Dakota Michael Harper. I am with a new man. I am no longer with Dakota, no more. I've completely changed. I vape now.
I've completely changed. I vape now. That is like, that's t-shirt material. I should sell hats that say that. I've completely changed. I vape now. That is so funny. Her hair's a new color. She has a vape. She's a different fucking person. You know, she's undergone the severance procedure, and this is her innie talking to us right now. Except the only difference between the innie and the outie is that the innie has pink hair and vapes.
I don't fuck with nobody anymore. I've completely changed.
This Shrek music is killing me, by the way.
So, if you see this
the
video,
two songs do not go together.
You are no longer my man. You can say bad shit about me, but karma's gonna come back.
This is one of the that was one of the weirdest videos I've ever seen in my life. And I watch weird videos for a living, man. I just can't believe this is like an actual thing that's happening.
Okay, you guys keep asking me to reveal Felicity's new boyfriend, so here it is.
So this is Tea with Kiki, and she is actually a reputable source for reasons that we'll get into later. And she reveals a lot of the information that Corkle probably doesn't want you to know about these people, such as Felicity's new boyfriend and what he has been up to in the past.
I'm gonna show you guys a picture of what he looks like. All right, here he is. This is the picture that I was given. I was also given a Facebook page, but I'm not gonna put his business out there. It was also his like personal company page, so I'm not gonna dox him like that. But this is what he looks like. He definitely seems to be a lot older. This came from Felicity's friend, and the friend sent a screenshot showing that Felicity said it is okay for her friend to talk to me and share this with me. Let me show you guys another screenshot that I got from the friend, though. Alright, so this is the screenshot that I got from the friend. She had FaceTimed Felicity earlier in the day, and they had talked about this new boyfriend. And then Felicity, after the call, said, I need to find somebody better than my new man.
I'll read it out. What you mean, he wants sex every day and I can't handle it. And then 5 crying emojis. And the person texting Felicity only speak in acronyms. What you mean? OMG. USA. And then I miss Dakota. Fuck me. Don't fuck me. Definitely don't. This is just disgusting. Like, this girl is so young. She looks like a child. Why is this like 55-year-old bloke? It's grim. It's awful. It's actually like one of them things to where like I don't even want to talk about it. It's that disgusting.
Girl, like saying all kinds of like tag the girl who told me everything down below. She told me I could go ahead and tag her, so if you guys...
He's not even looking at the camera. He's that fucking ashamed of himself. I don't know why, but I don't like when you talk about their business. I like when Corkle do it. It seems more right and normal. These people are fucking weird, man. She only misses Dakota because she gets 3 things because of him while giving nothing in return. Maybe she prefers Dakota because Dakota's not a 55-year-old fucking sleazy bastard. Anyway, his court records were then made public, and I mean, buckle up, because this one's a real doozy.
I've got some huge information on Felicity's ex-boyfriend. Now she's back with Dakota, but this is the man she's been hanging out with and calling her boyfriend. So one of my followers sent me this screenshot right here of the man Robert Edward Fleming Jr. And I'm going to say your whole name because this is public information. Anybody could look this up. I don't have to keep this on the DL. I don't have to hide your identity because it's public records.
Yeah, fair one. I mean, the guy's a fucking mug, so, and it is public, so fuck him. Again, don't actually fuck him. I would not recommend. Not that I have experience in doing, you know what, whatever, we're moving on. Fleming is his last name. I swear that's the guy who invented penicillin. What a shame. He's brought the name right down.
Sent me this saying that he has I gotta move my body.
Oh, Junior as well. Maybe he's fucking Alexander Fleming's son. That'd be a real big shame.
He's got a charge in West Virginia for SA. Okay, let me change the background. So I took it upon myself to look it up. I wanted to know more. And let me tell you what I found right here. First of all, he is 55 years old. Okay, he was born in 1970. Felicity is 21 years old. Not only is she 21 years old, but she's mentally a little bit younger.
Yeah, I mean, I back it, to be fair. That's not too mean to say. That is completely fair. She also looks a lot younger than 21 too.
Not only is she 21 years old, but she's mentally a little bit younger. Okay, keep that in mind while I switch the slide and show you what his charge was. And by now you've probably already guessed it, but he was a registered offender. He messed with a child. A 13 through 17-year-old child, and he was charged with SA of a child. He is on the registry. He is a registered offender. Yeah. Felicity was messing with a registered offender. And we all know he was manipulating her and taking advantage of her and like, yeah, my girl's famous, my girl's famous. And we saw the screenshots where he was making her with him every day. And she's like, that's too much for me. So, like, this man needs to be back in jail. He is not safe. I'm going to switch the slide back. Like, I'm absolutely disgusted. And honestly, it makes me worried that maybe some of Felicity's story might be true. He might have been making her sell her body for money. Or maybe he was paying her.
Yeah, we'll get into that later, but that is like a whole different the tone has switched rapidly now. Like, I'm actually getting a sinking feeling. It's so grim. I never thought I'd be saying this like 10 minutes ago, but I'm so glad that she got back with Dakota. The thing is, like, this is where Corkle needs to stop making videos exploiting the whole thing, because it's like, this is not really a laughing matter anymore. You know what I mean? This is why when you get that awful fucking news, you don't post a video 2 weeks later of them in like a car together or some shit. It's like, no, you need to actually make a video. You should have made this video. You know what I mean? Anyway, after this, apparently Felicity gaslit Dakota into taking her back. And interestingly, Corkle's alt account actually reposted this video. So I guess we'll give it a watch.
So I actually do know what Felicity told Dakota in order to manipulate Dakota into taking her back. Y'all gotta hear this crap. So basically, she lied to Dakota's face and told him that she was not in South Carolina with a new boyfriend. No. She was in South Carolina with her cousin for a funeral. We all know that's not true. We all know that that is a straight up fucking lie. And I'm gonna put that screenshot up right back up. This one right here. This was October 11th. I need to find somebody better than my new man, meaning she has a new man. And she put out that video talking about, I got a new man, F you, Dakota. Be so for real. But also this one right here, he wants every day and I can't handle it. Oh my God, I miss Dakota, right? This shows that she was with another man and she was clearly having with him. So she just straight up lied to Dakota's face. She is lying to him, to manipulate him, gaslighting him. And we also know that it's not true because she was at the party with that boyfriend, and if you guys had found his Facebook, he posted the same freaking party. So they were clearly there together, okay? I mean, it's sad. It's sad that she was literally out there sleeping with another man, and went back to Dakota and lied to his face and said that, oh no, everybody's just lying. That girl on TikTok, she's lying. I don't know anything about that. No, don't trust them. No. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. She's lying to him. And unfortunately, he's believing it. But basically, that's how she ended up back, is she...
I mean, to be fair to her, because in most cases, yeah, that would be like a shitty thing to do, but to be fair to her, she probably wanted to escape that fucking horrid situation where the 55-year-old fucking former sex offender, I say former, 55-year-old sex offender was having sex with her every day, or wanting to. Like, to the point where she's immediately regretting it. Imagine how fucking pushy he must have been. We already know how much of a piece of shit he is. Fucking horrid. I don't blame Felicity for, like, using a bit of manipulation to leave South Carolina and get back with Dakota. Even if it was only just to leave the city. I get that it's at the expense of Dakota, like, it's shit for him, but like, I feel like the ends justify the means a little bit here, because fuck me, the situation Felicity must have been in for those few days, or those few weeks that she was there, utterly abhorrent. Like, she's absolutely a victim here, and she was trying to escape this scenario. I know I'm, like, making things up, I don't know if that's exactly what happened, but I'm definitely willing to sort of take her with a bit of grace here, because fuck me, I could not imagine anything worse than what she was going through. And can I just say, actually, by the way, before we move on, if you're Corkle, what are you doing reposting that video on your alt account as though you, like, approve of the message being sent by this T account? Which, by the way, this isn't fucking T anymore. Like, that is so serious. I don't think we're grasping just how awful of a situation that must have been for Felicity. I don't think even Felicity gets it. Like, she's in those messages sort of laughing about it, like she doesn't understand the severity of what's actually fucking going on here. And that's not her fault, obviously. That's why she was so sort of easy to prey on by this fucking sick fuck. But if you're Corkle, don't repost a video encouraging people to shit all over this genuine victim of this actual sex offender. What you should be doing the second you learn that information is getting in contact with her and saying, you don't need to, like, you don't need to gaslight or lie to Dakota to get back here or whatever. I will fucking pay for you to come back here, and that's it. You can do your own thing. Your mum lives here, don't you? I remember her mum was in the video like a few videos ago. She can go fucking move back in with her mum instead of this 55-year-old bloke. I'm sure her mum wouldn't want her living with the fucking sex offender. There are so many other options here than encouraging your audience to shit all over her by reposting a T video on it all.
Felicity made a new TikTok, and she made a new post, and I think this play might be about me. I'm gonna show you guys the video, and then I'm gonna talk about it.
Hey guys, I'm back. As you can tell, badder than ever. The reason why I left to go to South Carolina was not because of him. Was because of Robert Fleming. Okay? I'm not with that man. I used him for money. Tell him, Dakota. Who came back to you? You. When is our Tim? Was our Tim at the anniversary?
You can see things are really starting to go south here now. Like, the second Corkle's not involved and they don't have the light, funny TikTok editing, like completely manufactured, plastic, shiny, generic bullshit, it's a lot uglier, like, under the surface. This shit is awful. And it does make me a little less sympathetic towards Corkle. I'm like, there's no way this was all peaches and ice cream, like, the whole time you've been filming it. You should have stepped in and been like, this is too much. Way sooner. Because this is so shit on, like, for both of them.
Was I late for our 10-month anniversary? Yeah, I was. So y'all people need to keep your my goddamn name out of y'all's goddamn mouth before I sue y'all bitches ass. Because I'm sick and tired of it. I've been sleeping in this goddamn bed for 2 fucking nights. Leave my man alone. Leave his name out of his goddamn mouth. Before I sue both y'all bitches' ass.
So first off, I just want to say this video clears up a lot of what I've been saying. First off, Dakota is still very much alive. Also, that she was with that man, Robert.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention it, but people thought Dakota died. That was like a rumor. I didn't mention it because it was dumb. So that's that, really.
Who is a registered offender against a child. So thanks for confirming some of those things. Second of all, you're the one that said he was your man. Hold on. Let's roll the clip.
I'm no longer with Dakota Michael Harper. I am with a new man.
So the words came out of your mouth that you're no longer with Dakota and you were with a new man. And the man that you happened to be with at that time was Robert Fleming. But now you're saying that that was never your man.
I don't understand what this fucking lassie wants exactly. Like, she's acknowledged that this man is a 55-year-old sex offender. How about maybe a bit of sympathy for the victim of said sex offender, Felicity? Just because you're a tea channel, it doesn't mean you need to treat everything like it is just, you know, tea on the playground. This isn't fucking PG tips. Like, a little bit of sympathy, a little bit of, like, understanding why she's so deranged and childish wouldn't go amiss here. She's clearly going through it. And that doesn't justify some of the shit that we get later. Like, she's not a particularly good person, but she's very challenged.
Everybody's lying about you. Okay. Okay. So, guys, basically Felicity is mad at me because I put out the truth and she got caught lying to Dakota. And unfortunately, it looks like he's gone back to believing the nonsense that comes out of her mouth, and she don't like me. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe she's talking about somebody else. But this plays about me. But honestly, if Dakota chooses to be with her and he's happy with the situation he's in, there's not much I can do or say about it. And I do honestly wish the best for Dakota. And I hope that he doesn't get hurt again and again and again and again.
Well, that was certainly a video, wasn't it? Okay, so here's where the homelessness drama begins, as well as sort of pelting the oranges at old people, which I mentioned in the intro. We're gonna go back in time a little bit just so you understand the whole sort of living situation, right? So Dakota moving into the apartment. And again, like, pay attention now that we know just how ugly the relationship actually is, how, like, clean and pristine these videos are being presented. It's quite sinister, actually, when you think about it.
Nah, I paid for the first month. You got a view of the river. Finally got an apartment. That's awesome. Now you don't gotta worry about people using your card and stuff. Cool outfit. When we met, you had a freaking sign. Now you're in a penthouse. This is nice. Seriously, this is really nice. You don't want to mess it up.
So that was the introduction, I guess, and then here we have the tour.
See how much you've accomplished. So show them your apartment. Give us a tour.
I'm sure they can see it.
Well, you gotta point it out. You gotta be the tour guide. You got your shoes on that rack that we got you. And you got your shirts hanging up too. And your hoodies and stuff. That's good. It's a lot better than what it was, right? You just had them on the floor, right? That's crazy. The Lambo, you can just plug it in and drive right out. Go in the elevator.
Kitchen table.
Kitchen table looks good. How about those up there? Hot Wheels. He has Hot Wheels all around his room.
That's really fucking cool, actually. Well, I mean, I've been chatting shit, but that's fucking really cool. I like that. How is he paying rent on the apartment? You know, dwarves are allowed to have jobs. I don't understand. Who do you think they are? They're not like subhuman alien fucking species. They can work. Obviously, there's differences, but just, I mean, generally, they're just people, but smaller.
But he finally got in. Trust me, he's cool. It's a Tesla robot. This thing is so freaking cool. It pumps your gas for you. They were still creeped out by it, so we tried to prove that it was chill. Here, Tesla, get out. But that only made things worse.
You getting out?
They didn't want to be anywhere near the robot.
Oh my god, like, he's even doing it on his YouTube channel. There's so much fucking Dakota content here. How Dakota almost died. Will Dakota realize that it's a mask? And then my boxing over here. Great fight, that one. You should watch it. But like, this is 2 recommended videos. I'm sure if we click on the channel, there's tens of them. So it's not even just TikTok. Either way, the important part of this robot video is this bit here.
Now it's time to make some dinner. He's making the spaghetti we got from the store. But while he was making it, his girlfriend got a call from her ex.
She on the phone with her ex-boyfriend.
And y'all should have heard what she was saying.
She said, I love you. It would be cool to have 2 boyfriends at the same time. Should I move in with Dakota? Yeah, I think I'm pregnant. Y'all can fight to be the baby daddy.
What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
Oh, nothing. Really, just talking. Here's Dakota. Oh, fuck. Dakota, come here. Come here. I love you.
I'm cooking right now.
Love you.
Love you.
Say hello.
Why is she talking to her ex? Very odd.
I'll text you.
May I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
How lucky are you to have 2 boyfriends?
He knows I'm his true love.
So you were just joking with the other...
Yeah, that was just my best friend. Dakota and I have been together for a year.
I will see you.
He is the love of my life.
That was a funny joke, Felicity. I've never heard a joke like that.
It's just a joke. And he knows that I would cheat on him. He knows I'm loyal.
I'm getting severe whiplash, by the way, going back to like 7 months ago when these really awful playground antics that are probably staged are happening. When we've just fucking learned this horrible shit that is going on. I think that probably led to them breaking up and getting back together again like the other times. But then this starts the arc of Dakota just letting random people into the apartment, which isn't good for anyone.
When we first met, he was homeless and wasn't really for disability. It seemed like drugs. He was even keeping things like Hot Wheels from life together.
He told me to tell you that I'm not ready to move.
and they would steal from him. When he first got the apartment, he made some bad decisions. He let the wrong people stay the night over and over, and they would steal from him. He was even going back on the streets with a homeless sign. He was going back down the wrong path right after it seemed like he was just getting his life together.
He told me to tell you that I'm not ready to move.
This guy was using Dakota, stealing Dakota's money, and wanting him to sell drugs. He was even keeping things like Hot Wheels from Dakota so he couldn't take them to his apartment. It took a lot of convincing, and it wasn't even until this guy broke the sink in Dakota's new apartment before Dakota finally decided enough was enough. I'm glad you got him out. You don't want meth people in here. So after a few weeks of them being kicked out, enough to prove to me that they're actually gone this time, I finally came back to see his apartment. Why you got this on the wall? Free little dirt.
I drunk that much.
I could smell it from you though. Like when you got in the car, I could tell you drank.
I still got a sweep, clean kitchen. Stayed up half of the fucking night cleaning it.
We then had a long talk and I gave him my best advice. And I told him how proud I was of him. But I also kept it real and told him he better not ever let them people back over at his...
It's really difficult to know how real this all is after everything that we've learned. I do think it's real just because of the footage and that. I don't think they filmed random, like, things breaking or cardboard or, like, you know, manufactured every part of this. It's very obvious that Dakota is also rather troubled. Like, he definitely needs a guiding hand in his life. And for that, I think maybe Corkle is doing a good thing. But it is still slightly worrying because it's obvious Dakota is so impressionable and so trusting of people that are close to him. You just hope that, you know, Corkle or whatever his name is, I forget. Yeah, Corkle is like a genuinely good, decent person to him and giving him advice that isn't shit or just for his benefit. Again, I don't know for sure, but you can only really hope. Here's a different guy, I think, coming in and making himself at home when neither of them invited him.
So today I went over to Dakota's apartment and learned some terrible news.
And he was messing with his in that fucking chair.
Seriously?
Yes, and I caught his bitch ass.
You see, Dakota has a problem. He keeps letting this guy come over to his apartment and do horrific things. How'd he get in here?
He walked in here, knocked on the door.
So what were you doing when he was here? So after they told me what happened, I had a big talk with both of them to try to figure out what was going on. They told me that this Jimmy guy has been sneaking into their apartment every night and making himself comfortable. A few weeks ago, I got him a Ring doorbell to help with stuff like this, but he said the guy stole it off of his door. And right as I was about to leave, I hear this. Dakota said, "Who is it?" And then the guy said, "It's Jim."
Take a picture of your face real fast. No, don't take a picture of me, man. No. Hey, watch out. Back up, man. No. Back up. You don't take a picture of me. Back up. Back up.
I was ready to throw hands with this guy, but he took off running, so I just talked to them for a second. Why do y'all think he feels like he's welcome to come into y'all's apartment?
This is actually fucking insane, by the way. I think this is real, by the way. Like, it's not as though this isn't like an unusual or unbelievable thing to happen in places like this with people like this. This is a thing that I can believe happened.
So if I left 10 minutes earlier and he came to y'all's apartment and knocked on the door, what would y'all have done?
I would kick him for self-defense.
I was gonna lock the door as soon as you left, didn't you?
I was ready to destroy him.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, and I heard slamming. I walked over here and I'm like, what the?
So I called the police to see if they could help with anything, and they came for a minute and said they would look for him. If the door is locked, they can't get in. This Jimmy guy will leave his stuff in trash bags in Dakota's apartment as an excuse to come back. I'm really going to try my best to keep them safe and protected. And
so the reason I say it's real is because the guy's face isn't blurred. So if it's fake, then some fucking bloke has agreed to put his face out there in front of, unironically, maybe hundreds of millions of people by the time this gets out to everyone on all the platforms, all the re-uploads or whatever. Like, people are going to recognize him and be like, you're that weird freak who broke into the two disabled people's household and, like, left your trash there or whatever. I just don't think anyone would fake that sort of thing, you know? But that started some pretty big arguments because Felicity wasn't happy that Dakota was allowing these people in. But then Felicity was banned from the property and kicked off the waitlist for her own place. And Corkle's done a rather serious video explaining it all.
So we have a problem. Remember how I got Dakota an apartment a while ago? Right around when he was homeless? Well, the thing is with that, every time I say the thing, I keep thinking of the thing from Marvel, but the thing is with that, I got Dakota the apartment. Notice how I say Dakota, not Felicity? Obviously, Felicity has her own problems going on. I get that. And I think a lot of you guys don't get that because the comments for Felicity have been kind of crazy lately. I totally get some of the comments about how she's talking to all these guys and blah, blah, blah. That's not right. I think she can control that. But you gotta think, Felicity has some problems, guys. She truly can't help some of the things that she does. I mean, there's a line. Some people are right here. Some people are right here. Some people are down here. And there's some things she truly can't help. Same with Dakota. Same with a lot of people. There's levels to it. She keeps going to Dakota's apartment and she's not allowed there. It's one thing if you come visit, but it's more than that now. She's been staying there a lot and it's not good. The manager of the building has been talking with Dakota and Felicity. But the thing is, she's not on the lease. This apartment is for you, Dakota, and it's just breaking the rules. Felicity isn't the only person that Dakota has let into the building. He's invited some people over that have no business being over there. And I think some of you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just Felicity now, though, that's consistently going over there and she knows she's not allowed to be over there. It would have been okay if she was visiting, but now she is on the ban list, which is very bad. I took Felicity to go apply for housing, and she probably would have eventually got approved and got her own apartment, and then they could just work things out, visit each other, and blah, blah, blah. But now that she's on the ban list, she has been kicked off from that list, and that sucks. I think they're pretty strict with that when it comes to banning too. It might be years before she can reapply. So I just gotta make sure, I mean, I can't force anybody to do anything, and I wouldn't want to. I mean, that's just kind of weird. I gotta be stern with Dakota, but it's his decision, and I can't force him to do anything. He is a grown adult, by the way. He's just had a hard life, and like I said, you know, I mean, there's some things he just can't help. So I just try to be there as a friend and guide him. I didn't always post videos with Dakota. I've seen other videos of people helping other people, and some of them I like, some of them I don't like. I don't really like the ones where they just play like a little sad song and record them giving them money or taking them to a gas station or something, and that's it, and then they kind of just dismiss them. I think it's kind of cool whenever you can actually befriend the person, have a genuine, authentic relationship. But then again, it's not for everybody. I don't expect everybody to do that. It's just, I'm proud of what I've been able to accomplish with Dakota, because it has been a lot. It's been a crazy ride.
Yeah, I definitely think he's done a lot of good things here, as much as I maybe don't agree with all of the methodology. But anyway, that's her band. Well, I don't know why he can't add her to the lease. Maybe it's just one of those places where it's like only one person is allowed, like the landlord's being a dick about it. Either way, shitty situation. That was just a few days before she left to South Carolina. I mean, as you've seen from the videos that we were playing earlier, she just sort of, when she came back, went back to Dakota, even though she's banned from the property, which led to this happening.
The day has finally come. Dakota and Felicity have broken up. And this time...
Yeah, what, for the 50th fucking time? Oh, wait, no, sorry, I fucked up. This is before she went back after getting with a sex offender. So I was gonna criticize the video for being too lighthearted, but this was before we knew about any of that, so fair enough.
Fooled a couple times before, but this time... kind of seems like they're actually done. A lot of you guys follow them on their social medias and stuff. There is a lot of fake accounts out there that post their stuff claiming to be them, but they do have a real account. A lot of the times they get banned on their accounts, especially Dakota, because he used to post a lot of crazy stuff. He would get banned on them, and sometimes they would think he was a kid and ban him, but it seems as if they're actually done. As you guys know, Felicity was banned from Dakota's apartment, and she was still going over there. Come on, Felicity, what are you doing? And like I said, she was on the wait list, probably next in line pretty much to get her own place. But now, since she's been banned, she's been removed off that list, she can't reapply for that until like 4 to 6 years, and they'll probably see that she's been banned before. It just made things a lot harder. They're both very upset about it. She was banned for multiple reasons. A lot of people are commenting like, so Dakota is not allowed to have guests, and I agree, that's not that big of a deal, but that's not what was happening. She was going over there, staying the night over and over and over, and they even let people stay the night for a certain amount of days and stuff, but she was basically living there. She wasn't on a lease, and they were actually very nice with Dakota and patient. They were like, yo, I mean, you can't let this chick over at your house. He still let her over though, so it's on him too. But that's one of the reasons that she was banned. Another reason that she was banned though is because she got into a couple little incidents with some of the other residents there. She would yell at people from Dakota's balcony. She threw orange pills at people, elderly people that were below. Kind of caught me off guard whenever I learned about that. She does do some wild things, but that was just like, what?
Yeah, why though? For fun? It must have been for fun. It wasn't for fucking business, was it? It wasn't for work. Like, what? Did she not like them? Does she not like old people? I went to high school with Felicity and I have stories. That's nice. I'm glad you told me that. I don't know if he's but Felicity has changed a lot. She vapes. That's quite funny. I like that. Anyway, here's where the sort of fake homeless stick starts. So Cool makes this video talking about how they have a hotel room now, even though Dakota still has his apartment because they're faking being homeless.
Well, they didn't want to be separated, so they got a hotel together. Keep in mind, Dakota still has his apartment. He's not evicted. And Felicity's parents, they want her home. And they'll even let Dakota come visit. So they both have places to be. Here's how they feel about Dakota's apartment.
He probably will be evicted by tomorrow, I hope. Probably so.
You hope so? Alright guys, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I guess they don't want the apartment.
We'll be back today.
Okay. Who's that guy, Dakota?
We got a dog named Trixie.
Y'all met him here?
Hmm?
You already went inside the hotel?
Yeah. Are you happy this is where we fucking met?
So I'm trying to tell them they shouldn't let strangers in their room, but it seems like they're not thinking correctly right now. I dropped off Dakota to get some things for the hotel, and while we were waiting, I took Felicity to get some deodorant and shampoo.
I gotta call my husband.
And I had her ask Dakota which deodorant he likes.
My hair is getting on the wing.
When's the last time you shampooed it?
All right, this is grim. Like, this is, hang on, what's the date for this? Yeah, okay, this is after she's come back, so she's going through it here. Talking about how lonely they are, the whole situation's so fucked, it's so messy. I don't know why Corkle continues to film them and put it out for millions of people to see. These people should not be on the internet in front of millions. It just should not be a thing that's happening. This is where I really disagree with this thing, with this, like, this whole shtick he has going on. Anyway, just to sort of emphasize the faking homeless aspect of it all, we'll have a look at some other videos. The actual videos have been deleted though, because like Dakota and Felicity's social media accounts are just wiped completely. Made making this video a wee bit difficult actually, because all we have is like Corkle's point of view. So I'll have a look at another commentary video on this whole thing, because obviously they still have the videos in their video. So this is RKH Media, just to give credit, and yeah, we'll have a look.
And when they did, Dakota made a choice. He left the apartment and joined Felicity on the streets. But that's a whole other chaos, which we'll tackle as we get deeper into the story. While also relaunching their relationship in their video, they took another step.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the best choice. It's like, this is the moment, hopefully, where he would just sort of go, you know what? We had a good run, good effort, we're done now. I'm just gonna stick here, you can fuck off, you got kicked out or whatever. Unfortunate what happened to you, but you're in a better place now, right? You're not in South Carolina anymore. Hopefully you can pick the pieces back up and live, you know? Also, side note, how the fuck do I get accused of being AI, but this guy doesn't? With this fake-ass sounding voice and like the lack of face cam. Shit annoys me, man. In fact, I got this comment, I need to, we detour here, but like, look at this. I got this whilst I was recording, I've seen this. I tried to watch your video last week with my boyfriend. Unironically, he thinks you're AI and refused to watch you. Not because of the comments, just because of the lighting. Not sure how to convince him. Here's how you convince your boyfriend, Mooheart3907. There you go. On camera right now. You see? Hands. See that? This is me doing the thing. No, hang on. Okay, hang on, let's stand up. This is me doing the thing that Shikamaru does in Naruto when he's thinking. This is me doing shadow clone jutsu. Hopefully that's enough proof now. AI wouldn't do that, would that? And here's me punching your boyfriend in the face for calling me AI.
Ask strangers for money. Money to book a hotel room. Money to get food.
We're sleeping outside right now. Anybody can help us.
Get a hotel tonight, that would be a lovely. We really need the money for hotel and food. So, that would actually be really great. Sound baby. Look at my hair, y'all. Look at his hair. He's like...
So this is where fury is being sparked a little bit, because he has an apartment. Like, he has a place that he's been living in practically for free, and now he's acting as though he's homeless. Like, they're trying to solicit donations off of people. I do think, like, it is quite obvious Felicity is sort of the mastermind here, who's sort of behooving him and manipulating him into doing what she wants, because she is unable to live in that apartment. But realistically, Dakota is her only way out in her mind. Like, he's the only way that she can think to escape this horrible homeless life. And so she is using him to solicit donations. It's a scummy thing to do for sure. And as much as she is a victim, because I genuinely and unashamedly do believe that she is a victim of that fucking horrid bloke, this is still a really shitty thing to do.
With some people wondering why she had to quit her job and then come on the internet to beg for money from strangers. And others were worried for Dakota himself. In this comment it says, hopefully he doesn't fall into drugs. However, all those negative comments didn't stop Dakota and Felicity from pushing for funds. Dakota himself even put it up on his account with a donate caption. In the caption he wrote, please donate, struggling right now, can't really think, and God bless y'all. Well, instead of sympathy from the public, posting the whole donations thing on their social media pages backfired spectacularly. Fans who'd once rooted for them were now calling them out, suggesting they'd officially become a pain in the public's butt. A user named Corey Rackestar also posted on Facebook calling out the entire situation.
So Dakota has reached out through his social media accounts asking for money as if he has got to be homeless. Boy, if you don't take your ass back to the apartment that is paid for and leave Felicity's ass where she stands, believe me, she won't be there long before she breaks up with Dakota and has a new man and ends up in who knows what state. Baby, Corkle is a way better person than I could be, because ain't no way I would still be trying to help this little man. Felicity done became a, I can't understand American, man. This is Southern American, I guess. Not like Brazil and shit. I mean like the south of the USA. Felicity Dunn became a new woman and started vaping. She can't tell her shit right. You can't tell her shit right now. Fuck me. If you'll ain't watched Dakota and Felicity, you will never understand. I mean, this is just an awful situation all around, though. I really don't know how much blame. You know what? Yeah, Dakota does deserve some of the blame here because he is a fully grown man and he should have chosen to stay in the apartment, even though Felicity is sort of trying to usher him out of it. Felicity's at fault as well for obviously ushering him out of it, but like, you know, he has the self-autonomy to say no. I understand it's harder for him because, you know, he's had a fucked up life and there's definitely some mental faculties that are a little underdeveloped in him, through no fault of his own, of course. But still, he definitely has the ability, like Corkle said, to say no to certain things, and this is one of them. So I definitely understand the outrage from this commenter here.
Clear she'd been working for him while dating him.
And Robert, if you see this, fuck you, boss. I'm not coming back.
Okay, so Robert not only was a fucking sex offender and was like, oh my, I didn't even want to say what he was doing, it's disgusting. But she was also working under him, apparently. Because she's saying, oh, fuck you, boss, I'm not going to go back to work, and mentions Robert there. I'm glad that she was only there for a matter of like, I think it was only 2 days or so. So if there's any silver lining to take from the situation, it's that, I guess. We're not sure exactly what the work is, but that is where things get like, catastrophic.
I'm gonna give you guys the tea. So I want to start this off by saying Dakota did give me consent to talk.
Okay, first of all, is Felicity selling her body to pay a trespass ticket? Don't start the video by saying, I'm going to give you guys the tea. It's not fucking tea. If the video is truly about this and there's proof that this is what was going on, it's not tea. Don't refer it to, have some fucking decorum about you, man.
I'm gonna tell you guys what Dakota said first and his thoughts on it, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts on it. So here we go. So according to Dakota, Felicity had called Dakota and told him that she had gotten a ticket for the trespass and that she was in South Carolina sleeping with men to try to get enough money to pay for the ticket. So basically she was street walking, in nicer terms, in order to pay this trespass ticket, and she told Dakota this with her own words. So Dakota instantly offered to pay for this ticket so that she didn't have to sell her body to pay for this ticket. And Felicity said no, she didn't want the money, which is odd. And this is his own words. He said this is odd because she always wanted money. So for her to all of a sudden refuse money, that's weird, right? So Dakota honestly does believe that she is out there selling her body to pay for this ticket, and he feels bad about it, he feels guilty about it, and he honestly believes that this is the truth that she told him. Now, as far as my opinion, I don't think Felicity is telling the truth. Now, this might be different in the South. I live near Seattle, so our laws are a little bit different depending on state.
Okay, so no one actually, I don't think she's actually said it. I need to go back here and listen because I need to be very fucking clear. I need to know exactly what's going on here. I don't think there's any evidence of this horrible shit happening. I think it's just sort of Dakota speculating from what I understand. Oh, no. She said, she told Dakota in her own words. And Dakota believes it, but this lady here doesn't believe it. I mean, I want to not believe it, so let's hear what she has to say.
So our laws are a little bit different depending on state. However, here, you do not have to pay anything if you're caught with trespassing. You would get a misdemeanor and you would have to go to court and then they might find you, but you wouldn't just get a ticket. It could be different in the South. However, I do believe that it is the same and they don't give you like a traffic violation type ticket for trespass, but rather give you a misdemeanor and you have to go to court and all that. That wouldn't have had enough time to actually happen, so I don't believe that there really is this ticket that she's having to pay off. I also do think that it is weird that she's not accepting the money for this ticket that she's allegedly selling her body to pay off. It just doesn't sound right to me. So I think that she is using this as a tactic to manipulate Dakota once again. I don't think she's selling her body for money. I don't think that there's a ticket. I really think that she's doing this to grab his attention and try to pull him back. Maybe she's expecting that he'll offer that she could come stay with him to kind of mitigate what happened. So I think that's her end game, is she's trying to get back with Dakota.
Okay, to be fair, I mean, trespass tickets, they probably don't exist. I say probably. She didn't get a fucking ticket that she needs to pay off. And if she's lying about that, she's probably lying about the means that she is using to pay the ticket off as well. I wouldn't put it past Roger to fucking try and do something like that, but like, I'm with it. I understand what's going on here, and I understand why people don't believe that she was actually being forced to sell her body or whatever. I fucking hate that term, selling your body, but you know what you get what I mean. So it probably is a form of manipulation to get back with Dakota, but like I said earlier, I do not blame her at all for manipulating or lying to sort of leave South Carolina, because she probably went there, realized how fucked up it all was, realized how shit she was feeling at the hands of this sick freak, and thought, I'm going to do everything I fucking can to get out of here.
So today I picked up Dakota and Felicity because Felicity called me crying.
She threw that across the room and told me to get out of the house. She's like, this is what you get for being the horriblest, worst daughter ever.
So apparently Felicity got into it with her parents and somehow her phone broke.
What do you mean somehow? We got thrown across the fucking room. Why is that? She explained pretty succinctly how her phone broke. So this was timeline-wise before she broke up with Dakota and moved to South Carolina for a bit. But I guess this is good. It explains why she is unable to move back in with her mother. They clearly do not get on. Okay, this lady is back again to tell us that apparently Felicity was the one who broke her phone and it wasn't her parents. I don't know how she would ever know that, but we'll hear her out, I guess.
No, you guys are waiting for the update with Dakota and Felicity.
I wasn't waiting, but sure, whatever. I mean, I know I have it in front of me and it was made before I even started recording, but even if it wasn't, I don't think I'd be waiting on fucking bated breath for this video, but go off, I guess.
Here is some of the tea. I'm not gonna drop it all yet. I'm just gonna give you guys a little taste, okay? But while I was on the phone with Dakota, I did confirm a few things. First off, I want to talk about, did Felicity break her own phone, or did her mother break it as she told in Corsel's video? And the answer is yes. She broke her own phone. Dakota has told me that with his own words that she actually broke her own phone. She got angry with her mother and threw the phone across the room, and that is how it broke. So that was confirmed by Dakota and James. Another thing that we covered is, are they really broken up?
I'm starting to question whether or not they actually talk. Like, if she actually talks to Dakota. Like, she never shows any fucking screenshots or anything. She's just sort of sat here talking to a camera. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Dakota responded to people like this and just sort of got way too personal, but I don't know, man. I guess make of that what you will. Corkle ended up making cameos for all of these people. So Felicity has a cameo, Dakota has a cameo. I guess this is just sort of a means for them to make money sort of on the side so that they can continue to live. Book a business video for 100. What kind of reputable fucking business is booking a video from Dakota or Felicity? Should I make a cameo? If you guys, if I get enough comments asking me to make a cameo, I'll make one for yous. Issue is, I think I'd yap too much in them. Anyway, he's got one recent review. What the hell? You didn't do what I asked at all. Refund me. Or the other reviews saying, oh god, they all suck. Let's actually watch this video then. What the fuck is that? What is that, man? He's got 3 reviews and they're all 1 star. That was a birthday message. What the fuck? What's this one? I need to see this one now. Is this what he does in all of them? Is that what he does in all of them? What's that one meant to be? Advice? All these videos are fucking insane. This is fucking unreal. You know what? I respect this. Oh no, guys, there are only 9 videos left at £11.26. You need to get on it quickly. Is Felicity's any better? Let's have a look. She made a 4-second video mumbling. She didn't do any of the instructions and I paid $22. If you can't do a video, don't waste money and cancel order. This is extremely inconsiderate. I want my money back from this scammer. These people are insane. I fucking love it. This is hilarious. Is this all of them?
My soulmate Emily Purity just recovered from a deadly rabies attack from a raccoon. We share a birthday from Nikki.
Just yawning in the middle of the cameo. Nice. It's just 13 seconds. It's all 1 star, man. Intro video. What's the intro?
I'm now on Cameo. You guys can book me now.
What an advertisement. Who could resist an offer like that? To be fair, I don't, you people fucking paid for this. Like, why would you pay Felicity or Dakota for cameos, man? It's like, that's on you. You get whatever you get at that point. I fucking love that. That's so funny.
That get right, huh?
Y'all know what it is. It's that get right.
It's that what? It's that get right, huh?
Y'all know what it is. It's
We screaming fuck Corkle, where you at on them holidays? You made all that money off bra and ain't break bread, don't worry, this, that, get right, I got, And that was posted by some fucking goon. And now they're bad-mouthing Corkle, I suppose. Anyway, we'll end the video. I want to end the video soon, because I feel like that cameo is like a good positive end to the video, because it was fucking hilarious. So we'll end with like a final word from Corkle, the man behind everything. I've decided to take a step back from spending time with them unless it's truly important or they really need my help. I feel like I've done all I can, and there are some things I just can't control. There are things I wish they do, but I can't force them. I'll still be there as a friend to both of them, but I want to start focusing on helping others and getting back to interacting with the public again for upcoming posts. Totally reasonable. I feel it should have happened a lot earlier though. But like, you know, better late than never. Apparently, according to this comment though, apparently this happens very often. So I can only hope that he's being genuine this time. But either way, I feel like that's a pretty good end to the video. So, as close as we can to the cameos as possible. Because the more we talk, the more grim it'll get. And I feel like that's a good high to end on. But either way, yeah. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Again, we're aiming for 300,000 by the end of the year. Please help me get to that goal. Secondly, the YouTube recaps have come in. And I've been getting tagged non-stop. Thank you all so much. There was one insane person that, like, they listened to 656 of my videos, which I don't even have that many. I didn't upload that many this year, so they must have just been rewatching hundreds of them. And they were in, like, the top 0.01%. So my top viewer, they were on my story. Big ups to you. Let me find your name so I can give you an actual shout out. Where the fuck's my phone? What the fuck? What's happened? Oh, here it is. It's on the floor. Kelsey. That was it. Big up Kelsey. I know you're watching this. You're probably watching this for the 5th time. But, you know, aside from all that, I feel like that's pretty much all we have to talk about. So hopefully you all enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.